Hey guys, so this is Thursday afternoon currently when I'm filming this, and the Oscar nominations just came out. So, last year I did a thing on that, and I figure I ought to do something again this year. Right. So, I was thinking maybe I would see do the same thing as last year, watch all the Best Picture nominees. All one of them that I haven't seen yet. So, instead, I figure I have time, I have the resources, I'm going to see everything I haven't seen. Why? Just to spite all the voters who actually vote on this thing who don't. Because I actually care. So, just off topic, maybe this can be the rant portion. I'm actually not sure what I'm going to title this, if it's just going to be Oscars something, or if it's actually going to be titled Another Glenn Rants. I don't know, I'm going to rant at just how many goddamn nominations The Revenant has. Let me count them. 1, 2, Leonardo DiCaprio's nominated. 3 for Tom Hardy. 4, 5, 6, Jesus, 7, god damn, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 nominations. God. You know this has to do with timing, right? This movie is like the epitome of Oscar bait. It's not even like name-calling, like it actually puts it out just as the nominations will be coming out, so it can just get in there and still freshen everyone's minds. And also, I think I figured out why all the critics seem to be giving it handjobs here. It's because apparently it has sort of the Boyhood syndrome, where everyone just kind of obsesses over how it took like 12 years to make. And that's it. Like, even though the movie's kind of boring, like, I still think Boyhood's a better movie than The Revenant, but yeah, it took 12 years to make. Well, The Revenant, apparently, they, like, actually buried Leonardo DiCaprio, and he actually, like, crawled through dirt or something. It looks real. Yeah, I don't care, the movie sucks. But anyway, yeah, I've written them all down on a nice little piece of paper. All the movies I'm gonna see. Now, I'm not going to do it like last time where I actually give them a full-on review. And that is because, honestly, last year I was really disappointed with how few movies I saw in 2014. And I just kind of wanted to bump it up a bit by adding in some Oscar films and stuff. So, this year it's obviously not going to be necessary at all for bumping up my view count. If anything, I have too many. So, instead, I'm going to run down the list. If I have anything to say on any of the movies down here, I will. But otherwise, just assume that this is the before for each of them, and I'll give the after later on. I think once I'm finished seeing all of them, I'll do a big retrospective of my predictions for who will and will not win, and you know, everything like that. And then a subsequent video afterward, after the awards are done, and I can rant about The Revenant, and I hope Leonardo doesn't get an Oscar from that. At least this wasn't nominated for Best Screenplay. That would have just been... That would have reminded me of, Idiocracy, where that movie that's entirely one dude farting over and over, and it got nominated for Best Screenplay, apparently. That's what it reminds me of, jeez. Okay, so, the movies I will be seeing, going down the list. Room. Trumbo, that's the one with Bryan Cranston. Sadly, I missed it. I almost saw it when I was going down to California, but it was just out of theaters when I got down there, so yeah, that's too bad. The Danish Girl, Carol, 45 years, Now we're getting down to animated films, most of which I haven't seen, which is cool. Although I know I'm breaking protocol here, Inside Out is most likely going to win, but that's just protocol. And yes, luckily, the Good Dinosaur was not nominated, which does make me happy. So anyway, Anomalisa, I've heard about this one. It sounds interesting. Just the style of it. Because from what I can see, it's basically really, really grounded and almost to the point where you wonder why it's animated at all. I'm just gonna have to see it to tell. Boy and the World. I think its true name is O Mundo y Mundo. I believe that's it's Spanish in some way. I'm not sure if it's from South America or what. When Marnie Was There, those are the animated ones. And then we move on to, well, pretty much all the documentaries, feature and short, because the documentaries don't exactly run by my theater here, so I'd have to go out of my way for them. So I'll go out of my way now. The feature ones are Amy, Cartel Land, The Look of Silence, What Happened Miss Simon, or Simone, Winter on Fire, Ukraine's Fight for Freedom. Sounds exciting. Documentary, and for the documentary short ones, A Girl in the River, The Price of Forgiveness, Body Team 12, Chow Behind the Lines, Claude Landsman, Spectres of the Shoah? I might not be pronouncing that correctly. Last Day of Freedom. And now we move on to the foreign language films, which don't run by me usually. A War. Simplistic name, I like it. Embrace of the Serpent. Mustang. Son of Saul. Believe it or not, I did almost watch this, just circumstances prevented it. Thebe. That's it for the foreign languages. Then we have the 100-year-old man who climbed out the window and disappeared. Very creative title. The poster looks amusing. Not sure what to expect from that. And then we get into the original songs. Now, with this, these include Earned It from 50 Shades of Grey, Manado Ray from Racing Extinction, Simple Song Number 3 from Youth, and Till It Happens to You from The Hunting Ground. Now, and Writings on the Wall from Spectre. Now, the thing is, I'm not actually going to see those movies themselves. And the reason I say this is because, just judging from how they picked the song last time, it seems more that they take the song just as the song itself, how good a song is it, and that's how they determine who wins. So, therefore, watching these movies shouldn't really be necessary. You can call me out on that if you want. If you think, if anybody thinks has seen any of these and believes that that it would affect my opinion in any way, then yeah, go for it. All I know is that none of these other movies are mentioned anywhere else on the screen, so that's not a good sign. Especially since Spectre was disappointment, and 50 Shades of Grey, well, that was inevitable. Then there is music original score stuff. Luckily I've seen all those movies except one, and one of them I've already mentioned, so I'll get all the scores down. And then, not too much left. We got all the short films. Just all of the short films. Animated and non-animated. So we got Bear Story, Prologue, Sanjay's Super Team. I think Sanjay's Super Team. that might have been, like, paired up with a Disney movie, but I think I came in late and missed it. But I could be totally wrong. We Can't Live Without Cosmos, and World of Tomorrow by Don Hertzfeldt. It's nice seeing him still doing stuff. That's all the animated ones. And for live actions, Ave Maria, Day 1, hope it's better than Year 1. Everything Will Be Okay, also known as Allie's Weird Gut. Weird Gut? It's odd. Shock and Stutterer. And that's it. I'm going to work on crossing out everything on this list. Let's see, when are the actual ceremony? I will watch the ceremony if I can. Yeah. No, what I mean if I can. I will watch the ceremony. Now, when is it? Okay. So the ceremony is on February 28th. So I'll probably have this all done by February 21st, and I'll release a video detailing what I felt about each one, and my predictions and everything else. So yeah, happy awards season. Have a great day. Have a great January, and I'll see you later.